I don't know if you all ever do that. You're like, okay, I know for a fact I'm losing every game I play. Let me not play this game. Let me go back to like Kirby or something like that. Let me go to a game that guaranteed I'll get a dub in. Yo, Speedy, good to see you. Speedy, we're talking about not hard tilting when things go wrong. And I didn't tilt yesterday, but I feel like anyone else would have. I would throw myself a bone there. Kill the music. Take it easy, this new Skull hard mode is really hard. It is, but I feel bad because I am dying a lot. All to the final boss in Skull the Hero Slayer. So it's like, I don't really feel good when I lose in any game, as a matter of fact. And I've said this before. Any game that I'm not immediately amazing at, I don't even want to show you all. Like, I want to save that for like offline. I need to go back in the lab, practice a little bit, and then once I feel confident in my abilities, then I can go back. I'm gonna do some random outfits. So Skull is in that boat right now where like I don't even think I can stream Skull. I was going to stream Skull today, except I lost too many times over the weekend. So like I don't think I can actually stream Skull until I start winning again, which is not a very good mindset to have. Because that means like you all aren't getting a chance to see the game anymore. I'm just gonna chill in the home screen here while we talk a little bit. By the way, in the current state, Skull reminds me of the good old days when Dead Cells had stuff like 3 cursed chests in a single biome. It's in a very good spot difficulty-wise. I just feel like losing is rough to me. Is there any Dead Cells enemy you would remove if possible? I don't think removing is exactly what I want. I think some enemies, like the Slammer, that's the blue bird. I think the blue bird could use a nerf. And the only nerf is like to make it stunnable. I know it's kind of cool that some enemies are immune to fire, immune to ice, immune to stun. But I feel like the bird in particular does not need to be immune to stun. And all the other ones can stay as is, which are really cavern enemies. They're resistant to freeze, stun, and fire. I think like thematically that's kind of cool, but the bird I don't think should qualify for that. Switch to pressure washing sim. You can win that one. I have Power Wash Simulator, and I always make the joke to Airless, like when she's trying to figure out what game we're gonna play that night. I go through like all the worst games in my library, and Power Wash Simulator is one of them. And it's always a no. I've never gotten her to play it yet. Thornies are a failure in game design. I think the Thorny is okay, except some of its moveset. Like if, for example, it only did the rolly attack and doesn't do the like turnaround. Because I feel like the spin is a little, not to say buggy, but sometimes it's unpredictable AI-wise if it decides to do a spin or not. Turn. I just say turn is different than roll. Yeah, reflect only affects melee weapons, and only melee weapons that don't break shields. So there's a couple of asterisks to it. So I get it. Could probably use a little bit of fine-tuning. I'll say it first. There's no perfect anything in any of the roguelikes we play. Dead Cells included. Dead Cells, Hades, even Slay the Spire. Like, they're unicorn games. They're amazing in almost every capacity, but they're definitely not perfect. And there's a lot of stuff to them that perhaps eventually, whether it's in Hades 2 or in Dead Cells 2, might be a thing later. So for example, we're doing this new Dead Cells streaking thing. We've been doing streaks hoping for dubs. Right now we are in 14 BC. And we are increasing the difficulty ourselves thanks to custom mode and a couple of other things, to be perfectly honest. Is that because, like, Dead Cells doesn't have, like, the perfect difficulty? Not quite. It's actually cool that they gave us all these options. That's almost to say that, oh, if you don't think the game is killing you enough, you can make it kill you more. Which is what we have decided to do in our runs. And we're increasing the difficulty as we go. Right now in 14 BC, the latest thing we have added is we have removed 2 of our health pots. So right now I'm floating on just the 2. Very scary. You'll get honestly giga blasted by any of these monsters. Wow. That thing charged so far. We will be playing survival, by the way. I was hoping I would get an ice crossbow too. Not to say that ice crossbow is the GOAT for survival. But I certainly have not played an ice crossbow in a while. I'm hoping it might move the needle. I finally beat the giant and got the shipyard. Best run since coming back to the game. What'd you think about the shipyard, by the way? Speaking of difficulty, I don't know if you died in Shipwreck. Well, was it Shipyard, like Infested Shipwreck, or was it Undying Shores? Which I think is also known as Shipyard. Undying Shores is before Scarecrow and the one with the map piece. Okay, so that is Infested Shipwreck. Which makes sense, because that would be after the giant. Yeah, it's a nasty map. I don't think it's Distillery nasty, but it is nasty in its own right. Useless. Like, I had to bring the monsters back to it. Though I did get the best version of Ice Crossbow. Freeze nearby enemies when they die, so the piercing shot can also crit on the next monsters. It's really nice. Yo, Navarro, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Big welcome to all the new folks today. Definitely happy to show people more 14 BC. Perhaps this is the last day we'll be playing 14 BC. You never know. It's probably Arboretum. This has been the best clear so far. Pretty good. I still haven't been to Distillery, nor have I beaten Fractured Shrines. Fractured is gonna take a couple of tries. Distillery, I think you can brute force Distillery by taking Masochist. But if you don't want to like swap out the mutations, it's gonna be kind of painful. But to be fair, like, we want pain. How far do you think of taking the new boss cells? It's really until I run out of cool ideas. Like, we reach a point where I have to start thinking about incorporating mods. We may have gone too far. Also, whenever Dead Cells DLC drops. If DLC drops tomorrow, then this will be the last exclamation point BC that we're playing. At least for a little while. Our priorities will shift at that point. Hope you all understand. All right, so the other thing that we added, I'm gonna actually pump this up. And then we have mandatory YOLO as our first mutation. You may be thinking to yourself, V, that doesn't sound that bad. Shoot, I take YOLO for fun whenever I can. But think about this, I'm missing out on kill rhythm, I'm missing out on point blank, soldier's resistance, heart of ice. Wow, so I increased the damage by making this S rank, and I don't think it helped at all. When's the release date? I don't think we have a release date on the DLC yet. I'm waiting though. I just can't have them drop it too soon. I have too many games lined up and already not enough time to play them, including League of Legends. How am I gonna do Castlevania DLC if I need to be playing League? I gotta get the plat this season. Unpredictable. So we were talking earlier about the Thorny, aka Rammus right there, speaking of League of Legends. And how this enemy, it has very simple design. It's a armadillo that reflects damage. Then it has like one other thing on top of it, which is it rolls around like Sonic the Hedgehog. But then it has one other thing on top of that, in which it will turn around to try to make you hit its back. And then lo and behold, it has one more thing, just like Jackie Chan Adventures, where it jumps over you if it's like next to a wall. I promise this is a survival run. So that, in my opinion, is what you would call an enemy that is loaded with maybe a little bit too much in its kit. I like the roll. I like the jump. So if it's against the wall, it's gonna jump to a spot where it can reach you. But does it necessarily need to do the, like I'm gonna turn around and pretend like I'm gonna jump at you, but instead, now you're hitting me? It's the mind games. I don't want my monsters so smart they're doing mind games on me. We gotta tone it down a little bit. Oh wow, I did that backwards. Wait, V watched Jackie Chan Adventure? I did, I love Jackie Chan Adventures. It was one of the few WB cartoons that I could stand that wasn't just DC stuff. There we go. Pretty sure it was WB and not Nickelodeon. Which, funny enough, if they put Jackie Chan in multiverses, that would be actually amazing. Shout outs to all my multiverses players out there, all 10 of you. Please. I mean, I gotta say, so far, the ice crossbow is like doing work. I almost worry about swapping off of it. It's just, it doesn't kill sometimes. I don't know what to do about that. Wow, I thought that would kill. Okay. Remember when the heavy crossbow was triple S? I remember. Wow. The only thing not making it triple S is that it only really affects the monster directly in front of you. Back in the day, it used to stun up everything. Because the little anchor that shot out pierced the enemies. It doesn't do that anymore. Oh my god, I didn't think I was that close. Nor did I think it was that big. Wow. Scary. Just waiting on the, this thing. That should be able to kill all the bats. Which maybe that's what we need to do more often. We need to start flexing in other things that we know will kill XYZ. At 150% bonus HP, you're not getting the one shot no matter what. That's why I kind of want to see a scythe. I want to know how bad it is in 2023. If a scythe can't even kill a 150% HP monster, is it even good? I might actually have to go Moras for the bonus money. I did not know I launched that. I wonder if I still get the bonus money from prison depths if I decide to go to Moras. It's gotta be better than this, right? Has to be. This weapon with the bonus freeze is OP. We only have crit, which is much, much worse. Okay, so I do break the freeze. Can you roll self-synergy on the ice crossbow? The answer is yes. Crap, I missed a scroll. Why am I walking? Yo! Northern!
VeeDotHi.
Hi, right back to you. 20 months! Holy smokes! Northern, good to see you. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. What in the world is this doing here? See, like that all looks well and good. That's not gonna work for every monster. And it's gonna take a while too. All right. I'm getting malaise in here. Bonus is okay. I'm very, very interested in that. Bonus will electrify target. Healing in the kit. With electrodynamics. And then you pair it with like sickle or something? No. Oh my god. See, that's the mind game. Why was it rolling at me? I wasn't even like in the pool. Right? Like, am I tripping? What was the reason for it to spin at me if it can't reach me there? It's a smart monster. I don't know what to tell you. The highest IQ monster next to dolphins is Rammus. Tweetuses. If shop rerolls still cost money, this is gonna be a rough run. No, every run has been like supremely econ reliant. And what did that was a mix between merchandise categories as well as, so like right now I could wait for a free item instead of buying what's in the shop. Like, we have to make those kind of decisions now. Where, like, when I normally play Dead Cells, I'm sitting on several $1,000s. Several tens of thousands of dollars. It's a much different game in 14 BC. Like, as soon as we post this to Reddit, our first win in 14 BC, people will be like, huh? What? Impossible. Ain't no way anyone can beat 14 BC. It's just not designed. It's not balanced. Not even the devs have beaten 14 BC yet. True story, they haven't. Oh my god, I'm getting shot through the ceiling. That's incredible. Can you come down here, please? Is that legitimate? That's new tech. It's actually not following me. Okay, it's kind of sick. If shot rerolls still costs... Oh yeah, same thing. Bruno, good to see you. Okay, I said we were not going to spend money, but I kind of need this, I think. Stall game? Sickle does bonus to Grooded target. Maybe this is the hit. Sorry for bad English, I'm from Brazil. No problem. You're all good. We'll let you know if we aren't sure what you meant by something. Yeah, the lack of kill rhythm is kind of painful here too. Yeah, we actually have a lot of Brazilians in the chat, which is funny. I was actually thinking of this today because we were talking about the Brazilian C with the tail. I don't know what it's called, but you all know, like in the alphabet, it's the letter C, but it has a little like cat tail at the end of it. Yeah, that thing. Does that thing have a name? What do you call Brazilian C? Cedilha? Cedilha? Do you pronounce the L or the H or the D? Is there a che in it? Like Cedilha? Where in the world was that shop? Maybe it's this one. Doc, good to see you. When's the new DLC dropping? We don't know yet. All the devs have said so far is Q1 2023, which is right now. Rip Econ. But I feel like this could actually be a viable build. We may not have to keep the healing. I want to say this should be okay. But yeah, I have been doing Castlevania DLC as well as these high BC runs in preparation for the DLC. We just finished Castlevania Rondo of Blood and we are moving into Castlevania... Am I missing the infected food? Chat, did anyone see me get infected food? I don't think I did. It's a little unlucky. Yeah, see, this is where it gets super dangerous. There was actually no survival weapon in my shop. So you could say, all right, we're going to save money and get a free item from the 60 door. And it just didn't happen. All right, we'll bring in Heart of Ice. I don't know how good this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a try. It might be good. Hard pass. All yours, chat. You can have whatever you want. I'm not going in it. That's all yours. What's the double damage? The double damage is Seismic Strike. I take extra and I heal 1%. Is it me or is Vampirism the worst item in the game? I don't see a use case for it. So far, we only have like 2 use cases. One is Swift Sword. The other one is Midas Blood. Like if you have a build that needs Midas Blood for whatever reason. Could it be better? I'm sure it can. But right now, like, we got what we got. Oh, I gotta spam these sickles. Wait, what happened to my orbs? Why did it change to the other thing? Three left. There we go. All right, we're playing Stalival, which sounds a little bit like Salival. How'd they go up here? Okay. I kinda like this. So the sword does bonus damage to electrified target. The sickles do bonus to Groot. Now all we need is an electrodynamics that does like bonus to something. And I feel like we got a game. Now we can't be complacent though because... What? Oh my god! The Groot! I didn't know! I sincerely did not know that it could move. Little anti-synergy? I need this. Alright. Explosive crossbow. I actually really enjoy explosive. I feel like I don't get to play it very much. But I do like it whenever I see it. Crap, I think we could do better than Sickle. I think Powerful Grenade would be better than this. Reason why is that the Powerful Grenade wants cooldown reduction, Sickle doesn't. Crap. What in the world? Why is this weapon kind of good? Do I have any Seismic Strike fans in the chat? Does anyone else use this thing? I've been sleeping on this. No attack indicator. Love to see that. You do? Yes. Hard yes. Bruh button. What do y'all think? Do I need to get rid of the healing? This has a name to it. I don't know what it is. It's like leech, basically. Leech that makes you take bonus damage. Do we need that? Why in the chat if I should keep it? And in the chat if no, V, I actually think you're okay without, just to say that. See a couple drops, a couple yeses though. I gotta say, taking double damage while you're already taking 150% extra damage, it's kind of scary. We're almost back to full though. I feel like it's only gonna get worse. Wait, this build is cracked. Why didn't y'all tell me this was this good? Sick box. Sick stun lock. No attack indicator, also very sick. Sick nasty, not sick ill. Ruin the surprise? I've been playing this game for 2,000 hours. You would think there is no room for surprise anymore. I say that as that happens. Jeez. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. No big deal. We're just gonna have a lot of melees, that's all. It's like, you go to full HP, and the leech is amazing. You get hit exactly one time, and this is the worst affix I've ever seen in the entire game. I have no idea what to say about that. I mean, it's cool that that's a thing. The duality of dead cells. This thing is amazing when it works. It freaking sucks when it doesn't. Ossuary is a curse. The issue with Ossuary is I don't think I can do the shockers. I think if I attack if I attack anything, the shocker might activate and will actually go for me. I think that's our primary issue right now. Not even a Dead Cells fan, but really enjoying Scarecrow's floppy hat. Grundar, what are you a fan of, if you don't mind me asking? I feel like this doesn't really need bonus damage on it. But I guess it would be weird to say that I don't need damage. Bonus to Groot. And then we'll bring in Necromancy would be a lot of healing. I feel like also what doesn't kill me would be too. Might be okay. Yo, wub wub from the dub. Viewer build. Snake Fangs, Bloodthirsty, Bladed Tampa in the backpack. Now that's something you don't see every day. Knife Dance. Catalyst. For mutations, Porcupack, your choice of Killer Instinct, Combo, Disengage, or Instincto. Bladed Tampa in the backpack with Porcupack. Now that's exciting. Whoa, what, have you played that yourself? Or is that kind of a, I want the streamer to try this before I kill myself in my run? Big fan of Gungeon, One Step from Eden, and a lot of random games. It's pretty good to hear. I do fancy myself some One Step from Eden. I would say that my other gameplay, though, my Into the Gungeon, is a little boosted. Which goes right back into the same scenario where it's like, I don't want you all to see me play Gungeon because I'm bad at it. Which I know is not the proper outlook to have on life. Oh, if I'm lucky, we can reduce our melees on this map. Because I kill very, very quickly. Which is already, like, kind of scary to say that, oh, I have almost 10 melees. I need to get rid of that. Here. Why, yes, V, I would love for you to get rid of your melees at some point. You're actually giving me a hernia from watching. I don't know what your blood pressure's like, but mine is through the roof right now. Boombo content was gold. I'm trying to get better at playing other roguelikes. Again, my ultimate dream would be to have you all come in here and say, oh, V, have you played roguelike XYZ? Have you played the new Lego roguelite? And the answer is yes. I have played every single game that you all have looked at. Let you transform. I don't think I was in that. Freaking Teemo almost got me killed. Just save some of these. Oh, there's a curse right here. Well, this is one of two possible curses. That's interesting. Hear me out. That could be poison combined with the deck. Yeah, Sadist Catalyst might actually be viable here. I don't think I'm gonna do it until I clear the curse, though, just in case. Because, like, I don't want to change up the gameplay too much without knowing all the risks. Wow. And luckily we can always swap back. Almost full HP. What enemy do I hate the most in this game? We were just talking about the Thorny, aka Rammus. I also brought up the bird, the Slammer. as also a potential issue. Just that thing's nasty. Oh, we kind of have a little bit of well, not really anti-synergy, but we don't have our Heart of Ice anymore. We have to run Instincto here. But to be fair, this kind of slaps. We back in the game? We never were out of the game? Fake brutality? Ah, yes, V. The issue of survival. You fixed it somehow. I didn't know. Oh my god, I'm spamming R1 to open the tube, but it wouldn't open. I'm so upset. When do we get Malaise? Is that 5 BC? Yes, it is. And it's been buffed a couple times. I'd say Malaise is the most noticeable it has been in a long time. Now, of course, the Malaise you're seeing right now from me, this is different than what you would normally have in your game. Crap, I didn't mean to open those. Like, the premise is basically the same. But I made our Malaise a little bit harder. Like, it's increasing a little bit more often. Curse chest. Second curse chest. And I need 15 monsters. There should be enough. High Malaise makes curse free. It will feed you the enemies with no danger. You're not wrong. The only issue with that is they spawn over time. So you're essentially gaining more Malaise than you're clearing. And if that's okay, then yeah, you definitely do that. But you can see some potential scariness. I should have left that. Double the curse, double the pogs. Let's see what we got. Technically, this is better with cooldown reduction than Sickle is. I think it's the right choice. Scary.
No.
Give me some rat gamers.
We're dead.
There's a couple rats right there. Yo, Darth Rob. Thank you for following the channel. Welcome. Happy to have you here. As well as big welcome to all the other new chatters, new viewers as well. See, if my Malaise was at 10, we'd be done already. I'm gonna clear the curse, and then I'm gonna grab my Seismic Strike back and try to get to 100%. How did I know this thing was gonna destroy me? As soon as I saw it. And to be fair, in the spirit of full disclosure, I always tell you all that whenever I'm streaming, like, I'm thinking of stuff to say constantly. And when I walked into the slasher and it did the box, I was going to make the joke of you're trapping me? It's me trapping you, read it backwards. And then I thought to myself, I should not say anything right now because I'm pretty sure this thing's gonna freaking destroy me. And lo and behold, we were right. See, you can't say everything that comes to mind, chat. Where do you think you're gonna win? Oh, there you are. I hate curses because I'm bad at avoiding damage. Sometimes it's not about avoiding the damage. See, maybe I'm hitting the R2 button by mistake. I definitely did not mean to activate that. Sometimes it's about taking the right fights. Or aggroing monsters differently than just walking into them. There's one monster left, 2 monsters, 63%. Maybe we can get another 2% life. That'd be nice. See, exactly, Lone. But then, like, if I say that and get blasted, then what kind of streamer am I? Though, to be fair, there's like a whole spiel of doing perfectly timed clips. Not perfectly timed. What would you say if the clip was like you said something and then the opposite happened? Like you paid for it. What would you call that? What kind of content? Like just desserts kind of deal? Irony? Most ironic Dead Cells moments? It's not bad. Thank you for your service. Get my 1%. Though I might just eat the food because the boss is gonna heal me 5. Oh, we need that money. I'm freaking broke. Commenter's curse. We say that a lot in Wholesome Burst Live. If we're spectating somebody and then they mess up. That's a classic. You always want to slow down for curses, even if you're experienced, because insta-kill, one mistake. Very true. So much so that a lot of people, even roguelike veterans, they don't really care for Dead Cells curses. I would say when I was first starting the game, I didn't really think it was all that bad. That may have been a bad idea to take that. But now that I have played the game a bit more and played more roguelikes that have solved the issue, I think when it comes time to Dead Cells 2, I think they have a lot of room to improve the curses. I think curses are a very important part of the Dead Cells game. But in Dead Cells 2, if we were to ever get one of those, different kinds of curses would be incredible. No. No, because we want something to utilize our cooldown reduction with. It could have been the whistle, but I think I'm gonna do cluster for a little while. And once cluster doesn't feel good anymore, we'll swap off. Alright. Crap, I have a lot of re-rolling I have to do, and I have to reset. YOLO mandatory. Instincto for sure. And I kind of think I get soldiers. As much as I would love healing in the kit somewhere, I think I just don't want to get one tapped. And now I have to think about this here. So, Catalyst, I think it can get bonus to poison, but I don't think this matters. Because I don't know if the poison scales off the affixes. I've never tested that on this weapon. This, we're definitely looking for poison. Sick. This is bonus while you're full, and I think you can roll poison damage. I just don't know what the rarity is. Okay. Fake brutality. I didn't know, V. Let's get a prediction going on what the next legendary will be. Curses are perfect as they are personally. They add moments of tension to the run that I don't feel otherwise. Then maybe what they can do is have different levels of curse. So right now, we have the one curse that's probably like the worst curse of all. Well, not of all, but maybe they can add in some minor curses. A major curse is something like kill 10 enemies without getting hit, and a minor curse for little things. Could be something like player speed reduced by half for 10 enemies. Or you're locked out of 2 of your attacks. Like you can't use your skills, you can only use your primaries, or you can't use your primaries, you can only use your skills for 10 enemies. Something along those lines, I think. Just a little bit of spice would be cool. And not spicy, because cursed chests as of right now are extremely spicy. But just a little more base spice. Your salt, your paprika. No attack indicators. Okay. Looking good, people, looking good. You see how half of those clusters miss, by the way? That's sick. Oh no. I couldn't tell whose were whose. Swap off this. 15 seconds for me to get my poison back. Did I make a mistake? Bleed? Please! Hold one of those for me. Oh! You gotta love Mama Tick. She doesn't do that every day. But on the days where she likes you, oh my god, you just feel it. Like, you know instantly. Alright, hope you all cast your votes. We might see a game-winning legendary right here. This is the run. We're playing fake brutality. Are you gonna give me a brutality legendary? You are. Legendary Panchaku. Electricity. Self-synergy with the burning. That's kind of interesting. I can always backpack. Okay, to be fair, we're back on the Electro game, which is fine. Everything I had that was bonus to poison is now worthless. Don't think they could add a 6BC difficulty by having you fight the hard difficulty bosses? I think they could. And I'd gladly take it. They have said in the past that 6BC is not on the table yet. But I think they left the door open. I think there was a Reddit AMA that was saying that that's not in the books. I don't want to do a curse. We'll go here. Or rather graveyard. I don't really care for graveyard in this setup.
Hey V.
Did it
Just
lag?
watched the Risk of Rain video.
Yo, Nindroid, tell me what you think about the Risk of Rain video. That's a VeeDotEditor video. Honestly, anyone in the chat, I would love the feedback on how you all are liking the VeeDotEditor stuff. And really what that boils down to is that I don't always have the time to edit a video when I could be working on another play of something. Working on a guide, for example. Getting a script together. That's honestly what the people from everything, really, have been telling me I need to do now is leave the editing for someone else and then work on scripts. Why YOLO? YOLO's mandatory. I literally have to choose YOLO on my first mutation, or else we're cheating. Oh my god, I thought... You thought... And you were wrong. I did not think that would hit me. Oh my god, it did an ollie over the curb. That's sick. I used to be able to do that as a kid, but now I'm kind of afraid to. I want my healing back. But yeah, Timson? Is that what it is? Timson? You can do exclamation point BC to see all the details of this challenge that we're doing. Thank you, game. What do y'all think? Stick to the Seda Stiletto? Or stick with the Panchaku? I think the run's getting a little spicy. Give me this. Panchaku is deleting enemies though. You're not wrong, I just feel like my gameplay has changed. And sure, that's probably a me issue. You know, I don't actually need to do that. Like, I'm gonna go into the door anyway, so why do I need to do the skip and get hit? Apparently those don't have faces. I like Panchaku, but I don't know it. I like you, but I don't know you like that. I hear you, I hear you. Don't need stiletto, we don't even have bleeding. We have poison. And everything else, we rolled for bonus to poison. We're doing poison on hit thanks to the new diverse deck. Ooh, is that another legendary? Chat, did you all vote on the legendary? Hope you all are ready. I think there are 2 legendaries on the map. Am I using that? That's a no, right? With kill rhythm, is that legit? I feel like no. It's raining legendaries though, that's kind of sick. Kind of want the HP, but we're using soldier, maybe it's not necessary. Just started playing this game yesterday. Is Laser Glaive good, or did I get a lucky roll because you're having fun with it? I think it's good. I think you do need rolls in order to make it like better than just using something else instead. What's really nice about it is that it rewards you for good gameplay. So for example, if you're fighting Timekeeper and you can keep those stacks up and rolling, it actually does. Oh, I'm sorry, Laser Glaive. I thought you meant the Hyperlight Sword that we just got. I do think Laser Glaive is good. It does suffer on bosses, so I think you need a second weapon just for bosses. That was on today's YouTube vid. Can I get an exclamation point latest in the chat? L-A-T-E-S-T. Where we used Boomerang as our like boss killer. Sorry, I'm trying to wait out the timer. You usually had a secondary weapon for bosses. Yeah, if you can do that, I feel like you're actually in good shape. No spoilers. No legendary spoilers. I feel like everyone's waiting for me to just barely peek over and see what the legendary is before they cast their final vote. All right, what we got? Oh my god! Legendary frontline shield? I think I take that. Gotta be better than the greed. Okay. V, how did you get 3 weapons in a row? Where's the powers at? And then we have this thing. Toxic Cloud. That's a lot of stuff. Is it this? I don't know what to play. This is a rare opportunity. I don't know what to do. Parry with no attack indicator is hard. We kind of have been doing that already, funny enough. Oh my god, all right, game. All right. Sure. I wanted to make that work, but I think that's a bad sign. I'm getting bad vibes from that. It didn't pass the vibe check. $20,000. That's all I have. All I have left. Not enough to send Buster to Kitty College. Are you not allowed to use a potion? I can. I just know that there was a food shop, so I may as well do that before I do anything else. Looking for a good cooldown reduction user. New cards. More money. $8,000? Ain't no way. Vampirism. Maybe enough for Kitty Clown School. I don't think Buster needs Kitty Clown School. I think he's got enough of that already. That's just encouraging bad behavior. Okay, you all said key. I'm so sad. I need a small loan of $2,000. Yeah, you all said Rift. I don't see it. Yeah, our secret command is not active right now. Is this a VeeDot blind? Top right of key door. Oh my god. Okay, hear me out here. That is invisible. Like, you have to be some kind of like Navy SEAL, American sniper to see that. Like, obviously, if I go on top of it, then you can, but there, you cannot see that. That's I need accessibility to see that. Literally everyone saw it, only after I saw it did you all see it. I don't know if this protects you. I don't think it does. Like, if I get the long corridor, I could maybe pop it. Always choose south in the challenge rift. Oh my god, that's the easiest challenge rift of my life. Why can't they all be like that? Wait, do I even need the cards anymore? Maybe I should just be using ice armor or something. Because, like, yeah, the Electro is nice, and it has synergy with the Panchaku. But what if I just go at ice armor? And play defensive? Why did you aggro me? I'm not even on the same level as you. Cards are better. Hello? I can't R1 that? It's like right here, it works, but when you're up next to it, it didn't. Oh my god, we got the money! I just barely have enough to drink and then buy a potion. Holy smokes. We're back in the game. Yeah, so the only reason I'm using cards is because of the electricity. I'm not actually doing the protection. So I'm comparing it to I don't need the bonus damage. Now, if you're saying V, I know you're saying you don't need the bonus damage. I'm telling you, you do. Don't take ice armor. Then sure. I mean, I guess worst case scenario, we just don't play cluster grenade. And then we find some other way to get the ice armors back. I guess we could do instinct though still for ice armor. Econ super tight in these runs. They are indeed. Wait, where's my... I don't know who's giving me extra money. Incentive. Like, if it's Clock Tower, it's Undying Shores. But that means Scarecrow. I'm pretty sure I can do the giant if I wanted to. It can't be that bad with Panchaku. You can switch it. Oh, I don't even have to use Panchaku on the giant. I can use Seiya Stiletto if I want. Giant has no face, that's true, but we're doing a lot of extra damage. We have self synergy with fire, and we have the electricity. So I feel like it has to be legit. Famous last words, of course. Fresh off the stove. Yeah, this is the Rogue Legacy 2 call out. Though they got rid of the Hades one. This Spartan Sandals used to do Flaming Feet, and they got rid of that and gave it bonus knockback instead. I don't know who complained. I feel like it might have been Steam reviewers. I feel like none of you all complained about that. But someone out there didn't care for the Zagreus lore. Kinda toxic if you ask me. They're just a hater. Super Giant Games hater. Surprised they didn't do a Hades crossover. It might still happen. I'm sure these aren't easy to do. Like, you have to have both companies on board, and to ask Super Giant Games to do something with their IP. Nice, good job, Worms. I don't know how easy that is. Like, as a company, I don't know. My God. Look at that handcrafted elite placement. It's turret. That could have been really bad, but I think we're okay. I'm gonna take the health for now, assuming I actually do really good damage. Just try to get tanky so we don't get one tap later. Yeah, we've seen so many pans. On the map that I got, the legendary Panchaku, I think we saw regular Panchaku with poison on hit. It's incredible. So the curse would have been done by now had I didn't turn up the heat or the boss cells, if you want to call them that. Ooh. Am I feeling the damage difference already? That's not good. 2 scrolls? No, it can't be. Alright, let's do the challenge rift. You want poison on hit for your Path of Exile character. Isn't that just playing Assassin? Venom Geyer or something Assassin? Oh, about to say, where is this thing? We've been very lucky with challenge rifts and bonus curses today. Dead Cells devs. They're feeling awfully bad about what happened the other day. Appreciate it, devs. Appreciate it. I should have hit the Nas button. I thought for sure I would make it in. All right. Looking good, people, looking good. Anything in that you could say isn't that just playing some other character, but the whole point is getting everything on one character, lol. I feel like you could probably do that in Path of Exile, but I feel like that's playing Rainbow build. Like, you could play Slam Sorcerer, right? As long as you have the strength for it. And you could get strength. There's nothing preventing you from getting strength in Path of Exile. Second curse? Interesting. And it's a little scary because I took multiple hits. So for them to now show me a second curse is not what I'm looking forward to. I think that mummy aggroed me. Need seed info? So I hide my seed info for various reasons. And I don't have the mental capacity to turn it back on when I stream. If I was smart, I would have 2 Dead Cells files. One for streaming and one for everything else. We're never gonna get anything from there. Now, that's a dangerous down slam. I did it because there's a chain. And I really don't think there's anything in the game that has a chain and also has spikes at the bottom. Pretty sure. I have a lot of hours in this game, so if you all have seen otherwise, simply let me know. Invisible monster. Interesting. I activated my lightning and it didn't kill anybody. Oh wow, it came out and then I came out the door and it activated. Did anyone else see that? Can I get a clip? That may be an issue. I think Susie could die to that if I don't report it. And oftentimes, that's the deciding factor on if something gets reported, if Susie would die from it. Wow, I actually got hit just then. We'll investigate that in a little bit. How am I at 10 melees? I thought we were zooming. Freaking dirty camper. Yo, I can't get my melees down. So I think my melees is broken. It's actually not moving at all. It's stuck at 10. Is that legit? It's all a waste of my time. I'm just getting more melees. I'm stalling. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to speed run either. Oh, you know what I need? I need freeze enemies around you on kill. That would have been really good here. Yeah, I can't pause to even look at the clip until I clear the melees. We found out that even if I pause the game, the melees is still ticking. Just eat food now before I full cleanse. Bruh button. I'm literally not going below 10. This is incredible. Alright. See, you don't need mods to have full melees. Just play the game normally. I'm not even trying to speedrun. It's already in motion. Oh my god. Wait, did I just cleanse the map? And that's all they gave me? 1.5? That's nothing. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh. It'll be okay, chat. So I was saying that perhaps we don't need the cluster. We simply attack with a Panchaku. Panchaku with the electricity and everything else. I think that's enough to win the game. I think. And we'll have a little bit of cooldown reduction once we get to a monster with a face. Of course, it's not gonna help on the giant, but maybe it's okay. There's also something else going on for those who've never seen high melees count. Melees increases the speed at which the monsters teleport to you, and they teleport in a group. They actually pull others in and mob up on you. They pull up the whole squad. Did I do that elite? I don't think I did. Yeah, I think it even teleports enemies that don't usually teleport. Like the Inquisitor. That was sick. Can't do that with ice armor. 20,000 HP. What do y'all think? Y in the chat for ice? Well, no. C in the chat for cluster grenade. I in the chat for ice armor. I need this money. We have scroll count. Flip a coin. It's looking 50-50 right now. Kind of a bad way to backtrack. Okay, we're fine. This is weapon shop. I kind of like the wave clear from the cluster. Maybe that's gonna help me get through some of the next biomes. We'll hold out. It's scary, but we'll hold out. Alright, not gonna lie, the amount of mobs you get on high melees is really satisfying if you have a strong build that can keep up. Yeah, and that may have been some of the issues we've been having, is that we're getting high melees while playing survival, and we don't have the tools to deal with all the monsters. As interesting as this is, I'm actually going to keep the stiletto instead, because I think I'm going to actually run stiletto in this fight. $30 green before giant. If I went to some other place, if I went to graveyard perhaps. No, I think we did the optimum route. We would have had to go cavern, I guess. Alright. Let's get the poison. Oh, the triple amulet. I'm liking the 22 million HP, though. I feel like I'm playing survival all over again. Oh, let's re-roll. Get rid of the group. And get electricity. I think that's what we want. Okay. This is fine. So it's like electricity for biomes, poison for bosses. Send it. Again, big thank you to everyone tuning in today. We have a lot of hours in Dead Cells, and having you all here for our 2076 definitely means a lot. So thank you, everybody. Especially those who are here for the next segments that we're gonna play too. All right, giant time. We have poison in the kit. Looks a little bit like that. VeeDot blinds in the chat. I didn't even see the missile, by the way. Like, if you told me there was still a bullet there, I don't think I believe you. Now, the reason we swapped off the Panchaku is I'm pretty sure this is better damage. I think. Didn't pop it. I don't think we were ready to pop it yet. Just jump off. Okay, here's the pop. 18 million popped just then. Ooh, I wonder if my electricity would have died to the lava had I kept it out. That means, like, electricity is not very good in this fight at all, but I don't know. I've never actually tried it, I think. Not bad, not bad. Yo, Blaze, good to see you if I didn't say hi to you already. There's support for rainbow builds in Path of Exile, for example. There's an amulet that gives you 5% more damage for every status effect you put on the enemy. I think you want to just stack status effects, right? It doesn't hurt to have more status effects, I thought. Oh, check out the clip. No skipping in 14 BC. Unwritten rule. Interesting. Same as like changing colors every time we win. Yo, video games, Hunchy, good to see you. Hunchy, how's the weather where you are? You're not flooded, are you? Okay. I already forgot why I asked for this clip. Oh, right. So if you look, I'm in Electro right now, right? I'm in Electro. I activate it because I figure I would kill like 1, 2, maybe 3, and then I'll only have this left. But it didn't actually kill anything. And see, like, I'm already thinking that something's definitely wrong there, so let's just peace out. Lightning and it did. And now, watch this corner. Watch. Kill anybody. That's not right. I can't even begin to imagine, from a dev perspective, like, people joke about spaghetti code and stuff like that, where, like, you're playing League of Legends, and for some reason, when you pick up Vamp Scepter, you gain 5% crit. That's spaghetti code. Like, it makes literally no sense. How did I gain something that has nothing to do with what's going on? So here, how did the game decide to not use it in the door? The lightning worked in the door, so it's not like the electro was somehow outside, because it's still here. You can see the lightning. Interesting. But why doesn't the bolt work until you're outside? And also the shooting arrows. And I don't know if that thing even took damage. Oh, wow, it came out and then it... I don't think it did. I think it's full HP. So even then, it was just a PNG of damage. It wasn't even true. It was just an after effect. It's almost like another dimension. The electro is in its own dimension. You can see it, but you can't interact with it, like the Gnosis. Until some waifu calls them into your dimension. Oops. I don't like to call Xenosaga stuff waifu stuff. I feel like that's disingenuous. Alright. Yo, Marzi, good to see you. Love each and every one of you, even if I don't know you. Happy Tuesday. Same right back to you. Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday so far. All of this is good. Swap back. I would say this build in particular wants to see Hand of the King. Even though we're gonna hit Hand of the King from behind a lot, I could easily just go with Say the Stiletto. I don't think you want to do Servants. And I definitely don't think you want to go Distillery. Cluster Grenade is not going to hit anything in Distillery. Most of it's hidden. Cosmos crossover win. So I've always joked to myself that one of these days, I'm going to do a stream where I only play my favorite games. And when I think about that, I think about John Wolfe, who said that he always gets not recommendations, but requests to play these older horror games, things like Dino Crisis and stuff like that. And he only plays Dead by Daylight for the most part on stream, which is very much not Dino Crisis. But the idea is that, okay, so as much as people probably want to see Dino Crisis, if I were to play it, guaranteed no one shows up. So for me to play Xenosaga, Sonic Adventure 2, Zone of the Enders, and Okami on stream, as much as like one person is gonna like that, you can't stream off one person. I mean, not to be toxic, I'm just saying like from a business perspective, we can't. I lost my lightning again. I feel like I don't know why that's happening. I think I must be fat fingering the R2 button. But it's definitely not what I mean to do. Look at the mind games. Like, why is it not just doing that? Yeah, I'd say Zone of the Enders 2, probably by number 4. Favorite game all time, all years. And would I love to play that? I mean, I saw someone the other day playing Armored Core 4 on stream. So I think it's the same scenario, like, oh my god, I love this game. I gotta play it and like show my chat that this is like a game that I very much enjoy. Some of them have probably never seen it before. And I obviously don't know the person's viewership, but I really don't think I can do it. Yeah, I enjoy myself mecha games. Though I really call Zone of the Enders more of an like high action game. You get the same pogs out of Devil May Cry. Just remembered, I have a question. Have I played God of War? No. I have not played really any God of War, not even the PS2 ones. I think I borrowed the PS2 one and I never beat it. You could ride Armored Core 6 hype when it comes out. I want to. I really do. Just again, I don't know if it's a pipe dream or not. And to be fair, people are already doing that. I have a bunch of YouTube recommendations of Armored Core, is it really good? What do FromSoft players love about Armored Core? Armored Core for people who play Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Like, they're already doing it. And I have already told myself I can't do it. That's honestly, that's what it all boils down to. I have already told myself I can't do it. And my Taekwondo instructors always used to say, don't say I can't. Only say I will figure it out at some point. I will do it eventually. Oh wow, free? We're gonna have to re-roll it a couple of times, but I'll take it. Give me at least a little bit of a bonus. It's a FromSoft game, surely. If you play Elden Ring, you play Armored Core. That is... It's so sad because they are very, very not alike at all. It's just like design philosophy. Like, you could probably see the design philosophy in both games, but the core gameplay, no pun intended, is about as far off as you could possibly get. Ooh. Make Monday's favorite game streams when Symphony of the Night is done. When Symphony of the Night is done... Crap, I already have something on the table. It might be Have a Nice Death, but that's March. Do I have something that I would be doing before March? I don't know. Abner? Interesting, interesting. Have a Nice Death is super cool. I can't wait for y'all to see Ash Ascent. There's, oh my god, Q1 is giga stacked. There's so many games, I really cannot keep up. Don't forget, after this run, we're doing a V-Try Me of another early access roguelite called Bing in Wonderland. B-I-N-G, like the Microsoft Bing. Our resident Mandarin reader has assured me that the game is extremely troll. Which we don't really have a lot of that in the roguelike space. Wow. 3 foods in a row. Double infection. Thanks to BC12. No, I think that was like BC8 that we activated more infected food. What's up? Oh my god, why do I ever say anything when I play this game? See, this is why you can't talk smack in Dead Cells. They're watching. They're listening. They're taking notes. VeeDot notes. They know when you're being naughty and know when you're being nice. I just want to be cool when I play the game. It's messed up. Why'd I aggro you? Flying Orange, did you hear about the game 9 Souls? The demo looks good. I've been avoiding the demo this entire time, but I might actually end up doing some Steam Next Fest stuff, which might force me to play the game. I'm very much looking forward to it. I think 9 Souls has the drip that a lot of indie Souls likes just haven't been able to like get at. But I've been trying not to play demos of stuff so that when we get to our first looks, it's not with prior knowledge. I was worried you can't get up that. I may be tripping. 1.5 hours for castle. We have permanent timer turned on. So the permanent timer is actually counting all of our time everywhere. Loading, well, maybe not loading screen, but shops. Challenge rifts, everything. Maybe even when I pause the game. So it was at 43. Let's see what it's at when I unpause. 52. So Hypola, we have challenges going on right now. You can do exclamation point BC. Sorry for the rip ears, everybody. That actually jump scared me. You can do exclamation point BC to see all the stuff that we have enabled. Permanent timer is one of them for a specific reason. Oh my god, they're just coming out of the woodworks now. Bonus to burning. So I don't have to re-roll it. That's actually not half bad. It's 1 level lower, but we get to keep our money. I think that's okay. Yo, Rez, remember you? Did you change your name at all? I do apologize. It's a good problem to have. But we have a lot of followers and people stopping in every now and then. I don't remember your name too much. Haven't been in the stream in ages. Well, happy to have you back. Hopefully you're doing okay. Crab, did we hear if Hunchy is getting flooded? Hunchy, if you're still here, I missed your response about how the weather is where you are. They said they're fine. Nice, nice. You don't think level affects diverse deck? Funny enough, it is higher than the other one. So the other one said it was 2,800. Oh, because I got to scroll, right? Crap. Yeah, I have no idea if the number's the same. All right, everything else stays the same. We're probably swapping over to Sadist Stiletto for a Hand of the King. We get bonus hits from the back too. It's probably good. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. Did Dead Cells get updates? They have been updating this game up the wazoo, Rez. Even what you're seeing right now, this deck that I'm using, that's new tech. Never before seen in any video game except Slay the Spire. Alright. Hand of King! I am not poisoning. There we go. Found the poison. I got hit just then. Alright, we're 1 card away from poison. Get rid of these. Wow. Almost flew off the arena. Okay. That was my bad. I didn't know that I was starting an Electro. Definitely not what I meant to do. I can do that too. Wow. Rotate. That wasn't enough to kill? Please! I was gonna say, come on! That poison wasn't enough? That's messed up. That was perfect. Legendary coming up. In 14 BC. Legendaries do very well in 14 BC, I gotta tell you that much. Yo, Go Chew, first time viewer, first time chatter, welcome. Cracked gameplay, you gotta... Well, to be fair, I don't know who is the star of the show right now. Is it the poison? Is it the stiletto? Is it the cluster grenade? Cluster grenade probably did all of like 10%. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Game. How do they know me like that? I never ever get to play this in real life. We only get to see this on YouTubers. You gotta be kidding me. Shoot, I might use the health pot immediately. There's absolutely no way we can throw this run. Let's pay out the chat. V, how do you keep your cool when you're playing and struggling? I think it's a stream thing at the same time, because I'm actively trying to like set a certain tone when I play and talk. And I need to make sure that I don't deviate from that. Not that, like, in real life I'm different. Like, what you all are getting right now, you can probably ask Airless. Like, this is how I act just normally. So, I also have to, like, in the heat of the moment, keep it that way. What if you lose? Do you restart the BC streak or retry the current streak? So far, Abner, we have been keeping the current modifiers. I just lost all of my orbs. I think chat was saying that's the most fun. Don't reset the modifiers. Just, you simply aren't streaking. Which is fine, I don't mind that at all. Wow, lucky shot. V is cool all the time. So, I can say I just keep most things to myself if something's going on. A good example, so we were playing Overwatch 2. My bad for playing Overwatch 2 in the first place. And I was Winston. And the enemy Ramatra was solo 1v4 our whole team. While I was going after, you know, the Widowmaker and the Symmetra, maybe? I don't remember what it was, but Widowmaker plus whoever else on the back line. Solo 1v5. Interesting. Another legendary has appeared that I will probably not take. I'm going to assume I don't need to do another prediction, but I think I will anyway. Because apparently they don't stop. I probably won't take that, but we'll sit on it. It's free poison. And we don't need the cards anymore. That might be a little bit better coming up. But anyway, to get back to the story, I was doing... What was I doing? I was doing tank. And then we eventually lost because enemy Ramacha could 1v5 our whole team. 1v4, because I'm not there, as Winston. And the response to that was our DPS saying tank diff. And for those who don't know, like lingo for competitive games, saying roll diff is essentially saying that the enemy team's whatever is better than your team's. Some people even go like as far as to say, oh, DPS Grand Canyon. Or DPS your mama's butt crack or something like that. Like that's how wide the divide is between your player and the enemy player. Now, was the Ramacha schooling for members of my team? Absolutely. But I was second highest DPS as Winston. And the DPS was the one saying tank diff. Now, I don't know Overwatch. I honestly have no idea what it takes to win a game in Overwatch. The game makes no sense to me. The only thing that I think is that if I had less DPS than someone else on my team, I would not complain about that person. Even if it was Moira, and you all may have seen the memes on Twitter, etc., of DPS Moiras. If my Moira had more DPS than me as DPS and we lost, would I say healer diff? Not necessarily. Like, there's probably healing that needed to be done, for sure. But I, as DPS, would not be calling out someone else who did more DPS than me. Get outplayed. Wow, I just lost all my sickles. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I know we have some Overwatch players in the chat. We got it. I like the idea of having the damage, but we're kind of cracked on damage as is. I just don't want to throw. I don't want to lose the run. I'm super wrong about the Moira. I just wouldn't say anything. I would try to figure out how did they do more damage to me. Even the idea that it's simply an easier character. You can literally right-click a person and they die. That means there must have been a lot of right-clicks and somehow we still didn't win. Am I exposing myself as a DPS Moira? Of course, V, you wouldn't complain about DPS Moiras because you are one. Crouch check? Did I crouch? If I did, it was on pure instinct, but I feel like I did not. Oh, is it when I fell? Was I still crouched when I was stun locked? Then I did it on purpose. Every stream, we want open eyes and open brains. If you had your brain open today, follow the channel. Maybe you can consider using your free Amazon Prime subscription if you had your brain open in today's stream. We don't get to open brains every run, but I certainly try my hardest. The bomber tried to stab us when we were dizzy, but I did the down. The Earl Grey. It doesn't know anything about that. Oh my god, I keep losing my sickles to the lightning. Yo, we got money. I'm having your chakra open. Is that legal? I think you need some kind of certification to do that. Wait, I have foresight up. Why'd I get hit? Is my foresight a dead card? 25-cent common? Less pennies. Banned card. It's like, it's worth less than a penny. It's actually, if you open it up, you're essentially paying the card company extra money. I guess it's broken. If you see those, just parry immediately. I don't even hold the parry for the exclamation point. We don't have exclamation points, so it doesn't matter. Just do it right away. All right, almost there. I'm still trying to decide, am I gonna run Phaser, Sadist, Stiletto? Without the cards. I think you have to keep the sickle no matter what. So Phaser, Sadist, Stiletto, no cards, compared to Panchaku, Electricity. I feel like Panchaku Electricity is more damage total, but I think Phaser is safer. And Phaser means I probably don't need electricity. Do you have poison? Yeah, Phaser does Toxic Cloud around you, which is actually incredibly good. It's not poison on hit. Phaser does a Toxic Cloud. What's supposed to be is like you're a ninja, you teleport in, and then you have the smoke around you. I don't know if it gives that impression, but that's what the deep lore is. Yeah, we didn't get a legendary Phaser. No, sorry. We did not get a legendary Sadist Stiletto. It's just a colorless version. But I actually think I'm gonna go for the safe play here. No! Oh my god! Oh my god, is it coming back? I wanted to backpack that thing. Okay. Just in case, just in case. It's just like anti-synergy though, that's the only issue. All right. Looking good, people. Let's get our food. And then dip set. Oh, I already bought the food. Wait. No. Is it this? We have Phaser. Is it baseball bat? Okay, if the baseball bat doesn't work, we have a contingency plan. I did not know that was there. Okay, I'm kind of pogged up. You gotta be pogged up after that. Absolutely. Like, if you're not pogged up right now for this final spoiler boss, I don't know what'll pog you up. Let me give you a little sample. Bop. Give me another. Bop. We're gonna do that. Food up left. Uninfected food at that. That would have been smart. You gotta be pogged up. There's no way. Now, to be fair, you only get like 2 crits. It doesn't perma-lock the enemy. But I want to say it's still gonna be cooler than Say the Stiletto overall. Like, just from pure fun factor. Alright, Groot. I think we'd rather see poison damage. Poison's actually worth more. Okay. That's fine. Poison? Okay, we won one. I don't even want to try this. I'm gonna get double damage, 100%. Maybe just one. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do. Any more and we throw. Okay, final mutations. Instincto for more phasers. I think that's fine. Everything else, it's really just Soldier because I can't get rid of YOLO. Soldier, a lot of HP. What would I take instead of Soldier? Heart of Ice? I could do Porcupine. Porcupine is 80% of your base damage. Is that a real number? It's not, right? It can't be. Let's chill. Oh, I should probably do... I know what we're doing. Alright, so reset. YOLO mandatory. Instincto for more phasers. And then we'll bring in emergency triage. Just so I don't screw up the run. Oh, baby. Why did it let you reset YOLO? You can reset it. So long as you pick it as your first one, you can continue to reset it. Who needs sleep? I'm watching this fight. Pun, this one's for you. Alright, final fight. There's a spoiler territory if you don't want to see this fight. Back out now, but it should be a quick one. Should be in and out. Like the nasty burgers. We're rocking... I can't even pause because my freaking malaise is going up. If you don't want to see this, look away. We're rocking baseball bat. The only route that we have is phaser. And it will only work for like half a second. So it's probably enough to get one baseball bat hit. If that. 2. But I think it's enough. I'm just not using it enough. So, like, you compare that to Say the Stiletto, I assume the bat's better. I have to, like, take my finger off the button. Oh, I got outplayed! Get some HP back. Give me that. Pop. Pop. Okay, so not a no-hit. We're having fun. And you know what? Having fun is the most important part about playing 14 BC. Because if you look at the last time we played 14 BC, fun, it was a definitely different word in the dictionary. Maybe a different F word than fun. But it was definitely something. Without me or nothing. But to be fair, we're now entering 15 BC. And I have no idea what that's gonna look like. We have removed 2 health flasks. We have permanent timers, so the malaise is giga stacked. We have merchandise categories turned off. Bonus HP on the monster. Bonus damage dealt by the monsters. There's gonna be none left. But I promise you, I think I know what 15 BC will be. I'm not gonna leak it today. But we have something ready, I hope. Yo, that was sick. Hour 48, have fun editor. I do these. I don't give these to VeeDotEditor. They have more important stuff to work on. Yo, Vortex, good to see you. Hope you all enjoyed that run. That was kind of sick. You may never see 14 BC again. Anywhere you go. I have some ideas on what I want 15 to be. I have a spreadsheet that I'm working on right now that has like all the stuff listed. I just have to figure out like what are you going to actually see? Like you can see almost everything. So I don't want to make, let's say for example we ban an item. Like you won't know that an item's banned. I could ban the cards, but like what is that gonna mean to someone seeing this in 15 BC for the first time? They won't know what's banned. No legendaries. So that's interesting. The only issue is that I feel as though the legendaries are fun. And I don't want to remove the fun of Dead Cells. For example, you could say, oh V, you have to only play one mutation. I feel like that removes like some of the main fun of the game. Disabling a skill button, that's a good idea. You may have something like, I want to play Nutcracker. I can only use a wolf trap or a stun grenade. I can't have both. So like there's stuff like that. Again, the other issue is that the legendaries aren't always good legendaries. I want to say the first run that we won, we got legendary Money Shooter, which was great. We got that in the beginning of the game and we kept it for the entire game. But then immediately after that, all the legendaries were vampirisms. I got 2 vampirisms in the same run, both legendary. And like, could you take that? Sure. That doesn't make the run easier. Like, we could have a legendary Spartan Sandal. Legendary... Can I use my mouse? I cannot. I kinda wish I could use my mouse here. There's a lot of legendaries in here that if they showed up, I would probably have to sell them. It would be cool if I could somehow manipulate the percentage that they show up. Maybe having like a full kit of legendaries doesn't work for this, or like you skip the no-hit door, or you only get a legendary if it's from a no-hit door. You know what? There's something in custom mode. Again, this might feel invisible though to the viewer. So in custom mode, they have disable free items. Any items you find on the ground, in any chest, lore rooms, and altars. I'm gonna do a quick experiment. I want to see if the BC door, not the BC doors, if the no-hit doors have items in them. I'm not gonna go all the way to a boss. I'm just gonna go to see if the time door has something. It would be kind of interesting if we cannot get items after a biome, which would include the legendary from a boss, I'd imagine. When you're gonna disable modifiers, disable modifiers. What would that do exactly? Wow, how did that rocket not hit me? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank as to what it means to disable a modifier. Disable weapon affixes. The only thing about that is I feel like it turns the game into a slog. That's the other thing we don't want to do, is make the run twice as long, because you're dealing half the damage. That's scary. Excuse me. This is toxic. Oh, we found the optimum route. We're gonna be next game after this, by the way. We have a V try me today for being in Wonderland. Ooh. That's scary. We're real impoverished in a run like this. Like, there are no weapons. You have to buy basically everything. And, like, the idea of getting new stuff for free is extremely nice. I think it might disable curse chests. If you disable curse chests, then it's gonna be, like, kind of bad. So let me deactivate that. Yeah, disable modifiers. Like, if that's a fixes, then yes, that's pretty nasty, but I think the run's gonna go too long. No recycling. That is on the list. Right now I'm trying to figure out also, like, what's the coolest thing to disable, but no recycling is in the spreadsheet. 100%. All right, we gotta next game it. If you all enjoyed the Dead Cells segment, stick around because we have another banger of a new game coming in the pipeline. And I say it's a banger, I have no idea if it is or not. That's what V-Tribe is all about. We just want to find games and then pray that it was worth the money we paid for it. But this is a roguelite. Let's show a trailer. I should have vetted the trailer before I looked.